Two drug busts and arrests occurred in Chapleau recently. The first was on October 16th, and it was a joint task with OPP and the NAPS. They arrested a male and a female suspect. And the second was on October 22nd, performed by the NAPS, and they also arrested a male and a female suspect. The first bust here was made on October 16th by the NAPS and the OPP together. So they executed a search warrant in the Chapleau Township itself. They found cocaine, fentanyl, and paraphernalia with an estimated street value of about $10,000. One suspect arrested on the spot, and the other was found nearby. They haven't released the names of the two people arrested yet. We will provide updates when they're available, but they tell us here that it was a 32-year-old woman and a 36-year-old man, and both of them were charged with possession for the purpose of trafficking of both the cocaine and fentanyl. They were released and then have a future court date. The second bust here happened in the Brunswick House Native Reserve. So for those of you who are not from the Chapleau area, the Brunswick House Native Reserve is just outside of town limits, so it's not actually part of the township, but the people who live there are part of the community. The kids come to school here, the parents support local businesses, they just live right on the other side of the township boundaries. This investigation was conducted by the NAPS, whose job it is to police the native reserves. Once they were able to obtain their search warrant, they then requested assistance from the OPP, and together they executed that search warrant on the residents at the Brunswick House First Nation. They also indicate in this last paragraph here that this is an ongoing investigation into drug trafficking within the community, which is definitely a problem in these smaller communities. And it makes sense now that these two arrests were conducted in the same week, likely as part of the same larger investigation. In this one here, while the police were conducting their search warrant, they found, and they worded as suspected fentanyl here, and a rifle. Now, they don't use the term suspected in the first story we looked at, but essentially it's always suspected until it's been sent to a lab and tested. They don't have a direct confirmation. So it likely truly is fentanyl, but they haven't received that confirmation yet, which is why they use the suspected term. In this one, it was a 43-year-old male and a 39-year-old female. Both were charged with possession for the purpose of trafficking, as well as possession of a firearm. Both of them were released and are awaiting a future court appearance. So we will have more updates when they make them available. This was some good work from the OPP and the NAPS, who are trying to keep these hard drugs off of the streets. And in small communities like this, you'll see that it's truly a problem. We have a lot of lives lost with a very small population, and it can be devastating to families. So these are the types of efforts that we appreciate from the police. If you have a video or a story you'd like us to feature on the channel, just send us an email at nocaudits@gmail.com.